Hi, welcome back. I think this is going to be my last episode of the season. I record on Spotify, which used to be Anchor, and I think it makes me put in a season, and I'm tired of looking back at the numbers to figure out where I'm at, because this one will be number 30, so I'm just going to start with season 2. There's crunching in the background, and that is because my dog is eating a cow's ear, which she really likes. Holy crap, she ate a ton. You ate a lot of that, Ivy. So I'm exhausted. I spent 6 hours with my client, and then picked up my dog from doggy daycare, which I found a new person who does doggy daycare out of her home near my client, and I took Ivy there, and now I'm on break-in class, and I just want to sleep. I don't want to go back in. I have about 15 minutes before we start up again. These next 3 days are going to be rough. I'm hoping that it's all worth it. I really need to consider starting a YouTube just about the shit going on in my life and my day-to-day bullshit. Because it would have been great to have a YouTube to record on the day that I saw the police chase, or when I drove past the dead body, or when there was a fight at the dog park, or any of this, when I'm sleeping naked in my car in an apartment complex that I don't live in, and get a financial benefit, because I'm honestly worried to look at my bank account. I knew that I had enough to be here for the summer, but I didn't. I have all these unexpected expenses. Like, I spent $500 to get my car done. I've probably spent a couple thousand on Airbnbs, and then I spent close to $1,000 for my class. Just things are adding up, and I'm scared my money's getting low, and I'm still paying mortgage on my property in Arizona. So I need to find another source of income that's not a 9 to 5, not just a regular job that I go to, because I'm just too tired for that, and it's just not super feasible when I'm living in my SUV. And I don't want to rent a place because I want to bank as much money as possible. Again, I'm still paying mortgage. I've been blowing through my savings, which I am so thankful and grateful to have had. Oh my gosh, so thankful to have gotten me through. But I've been going to the doctor since I've been up here, and I have a dentist appointment, so I don't, those bills are going to start coming in, and I need to get some income. When I came up here, I just expected to be hanging out and not spending as much money. So I'll probably put on my big girl panties tonight and look at my bank account and see how very sadly low it is, and then I'll immediately start recording and start putting shit up on YouTube. A lot of people have seen my video. I don't know if I've mentioned it on the podcast before, but I was interviewed by a popular van lifer about we had 2.5 interviews, videos that she did. I was on her live, and then I did a video about why I purchased a property, and then I did a video about how I ended up in this lifestyle and how I ended up taking care of a stranger on hospice. I'm proud of that story, and I would like to share more in detail because there were a lot of questions in the comments. And literally since that moment, I've been using my own money for other people around me and for me to live. So I'm okay at trying to get a financial gain from it just by, recording on YouTube and sharing. So we'll see what happens. One thing I do want to discuss, which is completely random, maybe I'll just title this one random. We are all gonna die. You're gonna die, I'm gonna die, your mom's gonna die, your boyfriend's gonna die, your kid is gonna die, your boss is gonna die, your dog is gonna die. We are all gonna die. But no, most people are not prepared for that. And the people that I've been in school with and in clinicals with, and I am not saying this to say that I'm better than other people, because all you have to do is take a listen for 5 minutes and I'm a severely flawed person. But some people are cut out for caregiving and some people are not. And a lot of people that are not are taking classes to be your mom, your dad, your boyfriend, your husband, your caregiver. Please prepare. Talk to your loved ones. Yeah, it is. Some people find it morbid, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's stupid and ridiculous and ignorant to not discuss it because you don't like to talk about it. What? You're gonna die. So what, you just wanna, to me, it's very selfish to leave that huge decision to someone else. You really want to put that on your husband or your wife to have to decide what the fuck to do with your dead corpse? Do you want your fucking children to have to decide, does mom want to be in a casket, or do I need to cremate dad, or would dad want to stay alive if he was put in a coma? That's fucking selfish. They're gonna already be in distress and in crisis dealing with your health, your state. The least you could fucking do for anyone you care about is tell them what the fuck you want done with your goddamn corpse or pre-corpse. What if you have a stroke? Do you want to be at home in a care facility? Do you want to be at home? Do you want to be in a care facility? Do you want to just die? Do you want to stay alive? Those are important questions. And let me tell you what happens if you don't decide. You'll end up in a care facility, and you'll have some of my classmates taking care of you. You'll have the person who asked if she was able to give a Brazilian wax to her clients, because how is she supposed to clean them if they have a hairy pussy? That's going to be who's taking care of your mom. You know who will be taking care of your husband or your dad or your son if you guys don't have this discussion? It'll be the man who said, old people are disgusting. The man who said, as we were learning foot care, I'm not doing all that. I'm not cleaning their foot. Bitch is going to get his foot in a bucket of hand sanitizer and call it a day. That's who's going to be taking care of your husband. Yeah. You know who's going to be taking care of your daughter? Giving medication? The lady in class who couldn't figure out what 30 times 3 is. Because 30 cc's is 1 ounce. And 60 cc's is 2 ounces. So when I asked her what 90 cc's was, she couldn't figure it out. When I asked her what 150 cc's was, she couldn't figure it out. But she's going to be giving your daughter medication. So when that morphine is 0.5 ml, do you really want someone who isn't sure what that means to be giving that medication? No. I mean, if you do, okay, great. My point is, I'm seeing the quality of caregivers for the future. And it's horrifying. I don't really have an next of kin, and I don't have a next of kin. So I have to be super careful, because I definitely, if I am in a car crash and, put in a fucking coma, these are the people that are going to be taking care of me. And we've all heard horror. I mean, nobody, unless you've been living under a rock or maybe in another country. I'm just speaking about America, the United States of America. But maybe in other countries they have better care. But here you're fucked. Okay? Unless you have someone who comes to your home, which is what's preferred. Then that way you have eyes on the care your loved ones are getting. And it's usually cheaper. The quality is higher. But you need to prepare for that, or you need to tell your loved ones that. Because most of them are not going to be able to fucking take care of you. They can't quit their jobs. They won't have the physical or mental or emotional capacity. It's a lot. Fucking prepare. Because I am scared of the people that have graduated, that have passed the skills test, that they're allowing, like, the things that are coming out of these people's mouth. There's someone who can't make it. Why are you digging? I'm not sure what she's digging for, but there's someone who can't make it through 2 hours without vaping in class, trying to hide it. At least 2 of us have seen it so far. One called her out. Like, whatever. So just think about that, because we're all gonna die, and I'll talk about that more later, but it's important. Write it down in a notebook. Text it to your family so that everyone can say, no, this is what she said. Especially if you have a big family. Because I've seen in-family fighting when their loved ones are dying or dead. Simply because grandma didn't want to talk about death because that's morbid. Fuck that, grandma. You're going to die. We're all going to die. When you have a baby, do you say, I don't want to talk about that because it's going to hurt? No, you suck it up, you put on your big girl panties, and you prepare. So, can you guys please have those difficult conversations? Help normalize it and prepare. By ignoring it, it also kind of ignores that field, which these people need to be paid more so that we can get higher quality care. It's a whole thing, it's a whole cycle. That's all I wanted to talk about today. And the fact that I want to start a YouTube, I just don't know. I mean, I have one. I have 2. Okay. Thank you so much for listening, my little cracked phone. I think I get paid tomorrow, my first paycheck, with my new client, so I might buy myself a new phone, even though I did say I was going to buy myself a new gun. So we'll see. Maybe both. Okay.